and irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity, so who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence, kings and queens silence, traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are them go so confused the call. Now by area why no better. We are them go so confused the call. One does area why no better. Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, you need it now, see what I see so. Now your friend on a night come at them. Only baby obeka na sembia. So I want to obet you too. Everybody was afraid. And when Tina Nantuma caught it here again, once my boy dumping one and I see. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akukutro fonyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to cross your mansa to me be a kakobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akukutro for nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachisa would your mouth pipinuma. Would your mind never shine my preference? But who go tell the truth? DUC silence, even journalists silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, them go resist.
Yamamu Ajo Esan Emamu Akaba Edubanu Kerme King Ede Antonia Kipa Ipa Ania de Nokrenum Atubibia Ewose Edda.
Tune in on today's Ghana News TV on our usual socio-political show, Mind View.
Jumedi and Today Ghana News TV, so na Today Ghana News TV, ubenya live. Or YouTube.
Nyame ase. And then so I ready person me no share. Today Ghana News TV kasafidie iso.
Today Ghana News TV, we are the masters of the game.
Yo, it's here for your Marco and Marquabad by my show. So we Today Ghana News TV and you day special election 2024 edition show at the April. Jumedi today the be cano and up Today Ghana News TV in Tabai so. Today Ghana News TV ubenya YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, afi Twitch so ubenya your hono. Tell us uti audio so and so ubitime on podcast Anchor FM also so with me at your live. And then Friday. On the entire MP Fridays are normally about Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and now Friday they are home and so munina ye munumusem se erade adomo a ochina the D-Day e Ghana. Ochina na Ghana for ye kwa bato so akoyi omampanyini ene mrashebedwafo a ometimi ebu Ghana man mfie 9 a eda ye nimu nti amanyofo eni abre papa NDC eni abre tare say afi we die omochi akonya no NDC so MPP so ye mpa mamoda CPP so ne nam hodomo butterfly the movement for change so ni abretare ne chese amanyoko ahodo ne independent candidates omunyina ni abre ubia abonentoa ubia akanase ubia abone ne policies mu dawro akire Ghana for ebraso se wo Ghana ni de wati nyina de wohu de wankasa wa experience de wafam ochina kabreda se ukojina abato adaka ni mu a hwan ena okoto abanama no ene dwumadie ye ne atitirifo ene akudan miensa ene bidi eye didin kan comrade Akwa a odi ne kwi ewo UK Ireland NDC chapter hona chairman Akwa chairman Akwa Jibre se ene ne yen ebeche NDC caucus said almost who or Chanabat on Sifa. Afi comrade upon and I say upon on a kojo upon Oduku. Kojo upon so say deputy communication director NPP Germany chapter. Or not so a badge medi so na on so betre NPP4 almost a homeboa or my year. Now more chances set to say na afi do try comrade Fifi so even the key Canada memu NDC Canada chapter and a Fifi so ba be kan ho na ono so ede na dwempo ene de ono so humfa o chena bato a ye be koi ho ede abreyen etefo da se waje bre wanya daje na wodu afidie no ato Today Ghana News TV wada roma said de be kan onko amehwe program onko amenti enti dwumadie platform be here so free be but more than share on other platforms. So once subscribe to your channels, no so subscribe to Today Ghana News TV channels. Your presence on all social media platforms. Na also beka obusun ku no ho. Yes, wonsom oni nipa. Wetin do adwen kyerɛ aba, wo asem busa betim de aba. De wo so adwen kyerɛ wo efa wo kyena ba to no ho no. Wo so betim de aba, wo do adwen kyerɛ ba, ye begin kan ama wo. Me a medi dwumadi ho chiame Alfred Koyoli. Yankwe na me hwe se comrade Akwa aye ready na afi me ma comrade Akwa aba emra dwumadi so. Opening em Akwa aba edeba my show special edition Today Ghana News TV election special edition show so.
Yo Producer name Mr. Host you bring me the massive bebre. I think Drana Mene Jerome yeah very nice now and there was a miss and brevio meja.
Oh, nice one.
Management
Sa,
there's some cassette some to mixing up kakra.
Oh, wait, you can. Yeah, wait me, I'm mixing.
Yeah, I would like to take this opportunity to greet all your listeners, hosts, people who are watching you all over the world. I think my program no my idea for the past years. My program near Drechu. Inti yababa my basso. We hope I'm in the program they go. You know a system be some question now. Say what's your back election related matters in there.
Exactly.
Pray say Sisiano. Policies in a campaign in any rounds no exactly. I think this time around, the party has really done well in terms of the campaign. JDM has done so well, marvelously. I mean, what almost the whole 16 regions. Now, in this time around, I think the election with the new executives, what Omudi year said, we now with the John Dramani Mama Nachi, they split their campaign up in three-fold. So JDM was on one trip. The vice was also on another trip. Then the general, the chairman and his team was also another trip. Into a campaign, okay, so everybody was everywhere. Then another group into campaign this year campaign there. But Mowaka is what we are trying to discuss. That has to do with election now. Obabadu or Chinano.
Yeah.
In terms of the preparation on the ground. This time the party election directorate and so will make sure that they stood firm with the EC. Nyamebia wofi yefi the one kuyenu. Yama yisi wa correct one or two things. But Mr. Host, Freddie, NPP as a political party, we'll call election with them. You don't rest until the declaration is made. But this time around, we are not going to allow NPP political party to use only 2 regions to win 2024 election. Now this year, the election must be won at the polling station. Allow me to extend my great greetings to all our diaspora brothers and sisters in Ghana, almost from America, UK, Germany, brothers in Ghana. Watching we know the country, everybody is busy now. One other work or polling station, work your agents. They've trained them. Collation centers. You train winner. Sister now, which they ever discuss BB about the election itself and the security of the election.
Exactly.
Those are the areas. So we are now interested now.
Thank you. And they said the wedding karma will pray and go straight to the point. So far, when you say we are politician, we near the police as here check. A free ebra electoral commission start to prepare itself towards this year's election. To your assessment, has the electoral commission done well to expectation, Anna, in terms of preparation towards these elections?
Yes, I mean initially, when NDC decided not to go to IPAC meeting because of biasness of the EC, this time around, they have decided to meet. Some of the suggestions we table it for them to review. Some of the reviews they've taken care of it. So far so good. We like to tell the electoral commission they play their role. But however, the election as it is now, say if we identify any problem somewhere across the line, they have to intervene together with the election security. We, the political parties, being NDC and MPP, we don't have any key role. Urban said the election management and the security, it is for the responsibility of the electoral commission. A task force will make sure that any infraction any party the baba out, they should quickly have to intervene. But so far, with the arrangement, with the discussion, with the IPAC, with the security arrangement, whatever it is, so far so good. Now it has come to the party's notice. Said the military don't have any role to play in the election, so we don't want to see any military people at the polling station. If the police would like to ask the military to help them. They only have so what Bisa a offensive military food said they should be on standby so that when there's any issue they can be called. But as it is now, and the statement from the Ghana Armed Forces and the police service has made we the political party to understand, say Ghana military don't have any role to play in our election. They should only be on standby when there's any problem. Look, military, we know that military forces are disciplined organization. They are there to protect the state in terms of any aggression or incursion from another country. So one Kasawu citizens, what kind of work voter, there's no need for the military to go into to intimidate or yeah. After you come to United Kingdom, sometimes extra if you cry, you can even vote.
Yeah.
Without worrying because you trust the system. Okay. Until the other side say, yes, sir. Young polling agent now we train one. Yes, sir. 1 Alfred, me, my catch up in me, you be declare BB your friend 24-hour no sleeping on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
All the NDC comrades, the polling agents, we have to do a sacrifice 2 nights. Yenda, you be a work keeping. Because the election will start from Saturday. By Sunday, we need to know the results.
Definitely.
Now, we are going to urge the constituency executives, the branch executives, the regional executives, and the national, I think they are coordinating. They should make sure that, look, if we have to do work till 24-hour, though we have 24-hour economy already, or say election, you win election at the polling station, the pink sheet must be correctly done. We paste a copy on the wall and take pictures of it. We follow it to the collation center. You be collecting your money you there. This time, you pay any what you call court business. We don't want a situation the court say, oh, the presidential election problem or horse, so we have to go and recount. No, we have to win handsomely. Alfred, you know, what is happening in Ghana election is that we have 16 regions. Now, what even pains some of us is that we always allow New Patriotic Party to use only 2 regions to win power. You see, winning power is presidential system where when somebody gets more than 50 plus 1,
yes,
you become the president. So this time around, NDC should insist that in the Ashanti region and in the Eastern region, that is why we need all our top guys there. All the villages within the Ashanti region, we need to make sure that the police station is well manned and managed. Yeah, Obiara Oboko police station with long sleeves. If we are not sure, we should argue that the person should pull the long sleeves up.
But is that legal? Does it have a legal basis?
No, that is, it become a security here because that is where if somebody's standing in the booth and you see the person's movement and you are not sure, you can challenge the person. She said, boot, you know, me, marker, Alfred, marker there. Electoral Commission won't boot, you know, the way the structure of the boot is too long. So if somebody is behind it and even doing what we call, if somebody is behind it and doing what is called trying to
stuffing or something like that,
stuffing, it's difficult for you to see because the person's back is facing and the boot is too long, you can't see. So the agent should make sure if there is any movement within the booth, you are not sure, approach and challenge the person. Let the security...
how can one get more ballot papers to stuff the ballot box? Because at the end of the day, all the political parties more agents and EC officials will take just only 1 ballot paper per voter. So where can they get this extra ballot papers from?
That's a very good question. You know, we are dealing with people who are determined to stay in power. Now, as we speak, Alfred, as for the printing, we have different printing stations across the country.
Exactly.
People can print ballot papers. When the features of the security of the Electoral Commission, people can easily print ballot papers. When they print it, then they go and hide it. This, you see, they sell it to people who can go and stuff into the box. Those are the areas you are looking at. So people go, they give them some quantity, 5, 10, then they collect money. They sometimes they will have to, I'm told that they can even iron the thumb print it and put an iron to iron it flat. Then they use a rubber band, then they stitch it to their body and they cover it. So when they are in the boot, when they are, you see, when they use a rubber band and it's nicely covered on their body, so you don't know anything. You go through the queue, all right. You go and get what we call the electoral commission. This meanwhile, whilst he's in the booth, he can do sort of things. So our party agent, they have to open their eyes. See if you when you are. You see, the issue of rigging, it takes so many forms. The rigging has its own processes. So what we need to do as we the agent, being it MPP or NDC, is that look, this time around, one voter, one vote. Anybody that you suspect that, look, you are not sure of what is going on, it is the responsibility of the agent to raise whatever query you have with the electoral officer that, look, I'm not sure this. Can we interrogate this? It is their duty to interrogate it.
Thank you.
And the voters will, let me say this before maybe. We want to plead with the voters. Last 2020 election, it was said that a lot of ballot papers went to waste in terms of the way people, when they thumb print, the way they fold the paper. This time around, I think NDC as a political party, we have educated a lot of voters for them to know how. So when they thumb print, when they see the umbrella on the side, the way they should fold it vertically. Okay, sometimes especially people in the villages, they struggle. So we want to take this opportunity. This is your platform. Say I didn't say you need to go back and say, look, I've made a mistake. Is it possible? Go and talk to the electoral officer there. They can, if still the paper in kosher box in Kutima, you can go and argue your case out and they can do something about it for you. So for this time around, NDC as a political party, and I believe our brothers in MPP also agree with us, this election must be won at the polling station. We don't want to go and waste any time in court for anything. That is why this time around, Alfred, we want to make sure election must be won fairly and squarely. Transparency. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Chairman Aqua, for your submission here. Member Comrade Chris Ofori Yeboah Kwaba, Chris Ofori, NDC Canada chapter youth organizer. Comrade Kwaba, Edeba, 2024 elections, special show edition. So,
thank you very much, Rapani. I'm correction, Alberta. Alberta youth organizer.
Okay, not the okay, very good.
Yeah, that's the branch, you have the chapter youth organizer. Yeah. But Alberta, they are in charge. That's the correct thing there.
Anyway, Canada chapter youth organizer, Mr. Pacheco. Yeah, boss. Okay, yeah. Comrade, baby, made about Jumadi so and brain.
Me that's it. Lady kind. Me that was wakonya kesia. Odi amame ewo platform yi so na ma take opportunity to na mada campaigning for ni arefo. O platform ye kwa chiri pa. Remember said the last time a program no how to be fair all the way from Suwon. Parce unko dae o ye adwuma na me yes. Because he say ye be pam sasabronsam na chita ifo nyina na Ghana for ho beto mo no we are not sleeping. Nti meda wase na masanso da proof from President Dr. Victor Uto. I'm telling you Canada ha proof from President of Canada ha just say papa ne human ne contribution to the forward march of the party effort na ye danyame asenra asat yenya awia eya na jo Ghana na omo de bibi ko say yemfa mwana NDC for fanya phone in na omo nya communication enkyere Ghana for so be nti ya now they have to provide airtime for people to go to the locations of project NDC for a year.
Yeah.
Now, how many more dance here? Afe anope me no ka say e was so no akasa in person e provide bus e ma student bi a me as a youth organizer and me school for me minimum e bi wo UW e bi wo ho me ka we di aka che ne say ye ni so ne Dr. Uto oye e dey boa NDC ye ni so na ye ka che ne say ma o ma na ba mu mu e wo ho na on to aso ano nye fi say adwuma oye wa ha no the boa party no quick one and say and your discussion no is on
Tomorrow's
election
elections
2024.
and
Tomorrow's
election
election.
electoral security. Yes.
Nedi kind mesa atfa akwanya yiswa na mama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ma congratulate no because he is the president elect. Mimi de amehu de amate ene ne ekosisi ya no John Dramani Mahama is the president elect.
O kind of na any misinformation out there today.
Enya misinformation so bit na ase ka ase ebetu bi ne ochena adechie na enei or walking on the free street of Accra Kumasi ne enya ne hwe ya mimi de enya misinformation.
I learned that that person was invited by the police.
And I say I can tell you his location. He's in Kumasi now. He's in Kumasi now. I'm discharge army officers to go and intimidate. But mami send me to platform me. Ochina election, you know, Ghanaians versus NPP. I just say would take or say we are more tired and I'm here more tired. Me say now me say me nyankopon problem. Ochina election, no, Ghana for any NPP. And NPP no, Nebukadnezar Abedi Adewie. No one will say Akufo-Addo will be the first president of Beko prison. Akufo-Addo will be the first president of Beko prison. Unim.
And when you so na wa de kasa asem we.
Good. Rapeni. Your election na cost for Ghana. No person me catch us say the international community they are monitoring every step. Ain't US for years smart. Every community because for Ghana say we are doing say oh say the democracy of Ghana. Now we are better America, they won't give you visa. America for they will not just get up.
Comrade Chris, hold on. I remember comrade upon upon Kojo upon Odukun was deputy communication director NPP Germany chapter. There be a wonti or no your friend on WhatsApp and me man a kwaba and family media so na me say the network no be ya comrade upon e mo kwaba e de ba media so na upon to saying na me adom aja obo de adaroma anyumede ahode won kwa na moto Chris Adom mon pai bunti we de ya betu ase enne ochena Ghana ye kwa abato so na esan se tam na bo pianinti no so munni brent ye nje wadaje bebre so far grounds to saying sheshaya electoral commission de gu akwemu ene political party de most behave on how do you assess, how do you rate the electoral commission performance vis-a-vis the cohesion between the electoral commission and the political parties?
The president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Nefati Fompanyi Fonina, Yuguso Ebonto, Omangan, and Sebe, and Ami Admetinano, Tabato, Bia, so waiting Ayakama. Ofanyu Busaya, Yajubu, Yami Adma, Anna Bibiano, Yadibia, so Esama Bibia, so far, the electoral commission, MZ and Kishaya, on the political parties and editor ono yente oju atwika bibia ya dia ye beti medina so they assess no the performance one leg na me admetina no ye dia agro na hihye so na ebia ba ku mienu bia nkoyi dia ye beti medina so aka say the electoral commissioner no nyuma bia wo ye ne dia nkoyi ba so far there and say bia wo say ballot paper and ballot box and omo materials and bia wo say the kubia no so far there you say Omusaka, one particular constituency, meaning say why a Kashi constituency and I say one of the constituencies are starting to be corrected. And then say only materials in a private care and not for any police escort. Pray to me, no, it wasn't good because something like this, you know, if even a government area, official cars, a private area, it should have a
police escort.
Because bibia HMC no de enche ba ma electoral commission no aba address say do there wasn't a police escort by bibia out to me no enche because maybe you drew our first republic no eni kwa say ye kwa bato na katasumu mo so na se dia menteme mo say de biba ye be say yentu aba ni nyame adoma kina no na do be wini nyame adoma latest by Sunday and na sa by Monday the electoral commission of Beka say or the president elect and I said the government in power no enquire say menteme mo say bia be bana kasa and I say entokobi emman homeless o mangana because ye pasumbi na e dia tena o mangana Ghana na ye mai Ghana enye ba akofo dia Ghana enye NDC dia Ghana enye NPP dia enye CPP dia nyina ye dia ti Ghana be ya mai nyina ti so far there electoral commissioner no I cannot accessing now because exams no nyan kire exams no nyan kire ekira was that is what exams no na ye start from 7 ni hu se materials we dia contact etima sha about to na say all the polling centers no by 7 a.m. latest by 5 no ni ye na ye nti say corruption and I say working work up and I say Kululu Bia Kubia no you can say numero from close of food from state here making me the Zaka no the largest constituency was Santa with the Cobris to make Mamma the update because throughout all the police says Sanchez and Cobris making Mamma near chief for making me one dance so I'm my electoral commissioner no be a free for ma me my chief was on TV because Ghana no said the make and me party MPP for there and then you be a party there Ghana ni nyina there ye pesi an toba ni no na pepe ye the Ghana for pen no o ma to Obama no na bibia so it buy kama for now there me assess electoral commission am me have metena o frame me sabria make me bibia to you see toba area no make me know the mo komo na o ma chief for so make me
whatever my yeah that's people waka che watchna na in terms of vote buying I say people are complaining about vote buying. What for me, also who is saying, sanity or form, and I say, the yet to your montumu baby.
Many Obusaya, Medasi, I was Aquanian. So, question Obusaya, a mood na Yamianu Ukraine, say, baby, I election now, Wagana, no, dear Aircon. Yamianu Ukraine, Coboni, meaning said the next 20 years to come, no, I don't know how we are going to run the national election in Ghana, Abra. Enquiries Kasem Gidi because Bepan you know Kase, first and meaning said Timamuni Baba Trobano, Umusakeska. Masabino, Obi Baba Troba, no astro, say even just 5 or 6 towns ahead of the Baba Troban Quas sending the Keska, and yes, I want to.
Now, Obi with us and who was some?
And only a sam, the one a mebano, and only a sam no. She say no, Yama politics na is kes. I'm as say no, even this national election I any party affiliated election no, the whole national election no, Saneko, Obia Songo, Minka me party for Obia Songo senior, Obia Songo, Obia Yedio, Obekimedia, and Yamazimazing the vote. And to vote by an idea, and young people from and then this for Kosovo baby. Say Obiba Janaka vote by one political party I know a dintro. Men said the America politics are me and intro. Me cannot correct. Me party can a Mecca, a opposition a Mecca. Sabri Ghana, dear Kosono, Sabri to Kinano Padi, vote by any dear Koso, because Gacha, Mamufona, who said Sabri no more than almost bet many be dear free day. Abino, or Kotoban, one for Kakura, or so Befuka, 1 minute one for Tobano. Okoye MP and I say Oko presidential in Waba in the scanning media a bad day in the next years to come a bad day because but be able for who are from honorable this coming the better was no for cow. 1 minute coming metro. What you say, San Ecosun to Tibun from Momadia, next Wadama and Comodio Sa and Ecosu or Ghana South.
Upon Wedia, Wadaruma, meaning Akaka. Oha, Timamufono sa. Na meka skane wa ma miska men Tony ade wa ma miska men Tony ade no omusua free more politicians you are now because where did they learn that from?
Open you can say ubusasa e be dey say make me who the exact cause of the buy me many the politicians here fikaka me who be sada say obi kwa winning no winning say when ba kon oye adwuma kura na obusa o say 1 minute score meto aba mini ba bia de ni fi nyame no kwani from be last week e ba nyina no ma gye no na like ene kura no me nam a me ye money training as for me gye no say in the next 20 years no how are you going to run the Ghana the elections in Ghana because come here say like bibia yiska there's no free anything anywhere
or can it be related? Can it be related to say I want to a man for case I want to Ghana, I want to Ghana no. Indeed, Ghana for much more parent and be to have no be say or chiefly Hunana.
Opa you can say I want to know say them no me can say I want to know baby and you Ghana kwana I want to know. Ana yes kana kakana e bia politician yes ka kese bia so mo demand you and yes kana politician e dem no e be ya want to know free so I want to know dey e wo baby I ka across the global pandemic and Ghana for I don't want to know but a subabia ever Ghana for I think it's high time you bet me a is at the few because you need I want to hear Bible na ka say we are saying ne ko na we I want to remember I'm my so and one you we are saying different again e jo pan kese me je o ka so fidie so ma kefo nyina ke say I want to know dey enye Ghana kwa na I want to know baby by do after prayer and now here kind the near obetima boa no agi kronesi wo saneke leadership is meant to solve issues to solve problems in I want to know ba who here kind the near obetima boa ama I want to know wetima yi etimamfo na the every I want to know but say the make no be Ghana elections e ko no just nyame bam because you na kwa is kase
I just nyame bam no upon answer me jaw mo akono I want to hear your thoughts on electoral violence say the atmosphere any ade people any wa ha say yem hye say I say ujamumbe ba ne ade o hwe for mo I mean how do you see it? Do you think say be call election ye pie violence free the see 2020 no e bin see I feel about you mo na
Papa you get medasi bi ye nyina empire born say nyame adoma nka chena no you best start about you from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. no na yenya casualties e wo ba bia ye nyina nim say Ghana about you no your flash points e wo eno de security no say all the police flash points no de omo de bia be me ba cho temenka
yeah I me tonka o kakra
course in the BC flash points in the said the WIA no they are there the security services know all the flash points that will Ghana electoral system but Empire Bonnet said the security must beef up they shouldn't be partisan no political colors could put it aside and be neutral because Ghana Bambo and Ghana Homai and your political party be now one Homai. So the first points they are going to be there. Say the Debiano, USS Okrano, we had a dear or very nice disobedience someone in young Kofu and Yadma. If we can 7 a.m. to an open 5 p.m. or my mother said they obey someone or Mountain this Bambo Fona and Abba. And the better Bambo Fona said they should be very vigilant. The vigilance is the key. Almost will be not evaluate the electoral rules. Almost only by Conquest baby. Yamian after 5 p.m. No more you only about but I said the people are going to be they are going to come out to do the vigilantism and stuff. But it's up to the security services to map up their game so that they will be on top of this people because Ghana there no matter what. From previous elections and all. We are praying that the casualties are going to come down and casualties influence will be a manacori election. That is the point. It shouldn't will be a manacori election. Like Uncle Sabia, yes, your mom will be an Bibisa. So we know the flash points, we know some of the flash points are the security must beef up. So when you want to be a buyer, they can stepping. Maybe be also at my camera. And to obey the your bumpire said the maker, flash point be also to the memoirs watching us. So, would you come from a native for so in Ghana, Ghana, in idea.
a tier for way upon Oduku na in the Chinkumo or your deputy communication director NPP Germany chapter. Upon your Dawasibre, I will bring any other here when you're watching in Simama, Yakupon had more children, you may, if ever one more son ever the Akoso and the Akoso, Ewo Ghana, Abatwa, ye to not them. Yamisha Bibre said when you're bread, now Chinkumo. Yo. Therefore, Sadia Yadika Catchremono, a year upon Dukuna in the Trium Comono, a free Ghana, where MPP, Deputy Communication Director, Germany chapter has Dini Queen, and that what they amanebo at the Breono. We my show, NDC, sorry, we today Ghana News TV, so na we election 2024 special edition show, and a day bro, my who's my show, and my show na come on, and move on, Cheme. Yeah. Afi yankwe na yenhwe na yene comrade Fifi awo Alberta na na twin komo Canada memo comrade we de wadaroma ya wasa okoya wasa ya saba na wanu gu asem so na opon de ne de betwa mu wadaroma ekwan na wadim to aso mai say one mute ho
whether see wa kwenya no edu say Bibia di adanse say Ghana for the edu ye pasumdue for pe ensesemu say ebesesa aban mu na Ghana betimi atumpon abato a ochina ye to no medikan aka say NDC yen hihye mu no yen ani yen aso eda form. Now, this is the first time I have seen the NDC ever prepared for an election than any other election. So far as I'm witnessing new elections, you know. This election, you are very prepared. If you say, but the social media, the platforms, obetina we the muha, obetina we siwaha, and the penning for how quicker, almost if I so. Who say they are on the ground. I think that this is not going to be formally in a comfortable lead way. No, if it's a make us say Mesambo NDC Pro Forum Canada chapter President Abasu Dr. Uto or the Niama Gufom. I may at least say Honorable Amewu or Chiche Makeup. Like Metiano, I am a straight. No, I say your politics no. I think you could say for the makeup box. Hey, I be what say the teacher.
And no me busa upon me busa. Do you think that why is it? Where did it start and why have you gotten to that point? Say, yeah, quite about also a politician has to create a budget and try to be buying vote. Why are they doing that?
Say. Me nim say then time I mention now Ghana ara okay NPP primary so omukọ Legon. Yeah. Forgive me General, I'm quoting General Educator saying Kwasi Afodunson.
Yeah, I remember.
From Fodunson ekoyi from Kopeni. So okay sa abato na. That is the genesis of your politics I say ene. So okay sa Legon election NPP
I do agree with you, and one time because of what I don't want to otherwise one would say
okay.
May
advantage.
I remember.
I mean use phrases way everything near be a sea will Legon. And I be ye can what drain I mean come drain if you want to replace Fatika and Sika more be the highest better.
Yeah.
You bet me Triano near the 2 year then Amano. Say Meno Casano. I am sure me am say a time will come. Why you Kuromu Ghana? Obit now I have very sound mind. Pa Nelso ye the Sika. Ye be Sika at the 2 me. Ama Obi Sabi. Or any Babonini. And I say ye who she and then a kwasi say. So we shall even appointment, my appointment, be it just on the Supreme Court, be it my you may be open. I said, good year, when they were 13 ministers 4 years ago, and quote unquote, me follow Sanya Manepai, Honorable Howard Kumsing. Mameno, good year, now I quite to say, matimi assault committee no out to be seen yentimi anso bi mu amfa na nyina mra no ana ohwe enre ya special voting na MP for Ayawaso West Wogo Madam Lydia Sarah in the eyes of the cameras I come at so no and I asked myself say inti mameno is she a lawmaker?
How honorable she is. Yeah.
How honorable are you? Because position now, Krano, you are distinguished as an honorable member. And then even in the eyes of evidence, Krano, what's it? And one, it's I did way up could do baby, and I mean, I can say, I was say, Obibisa life fair. If you need fear, I did call a Kwan Krano. I was so Bisa say, this woman transportation answer. It's true. So correct. Last 2020 election, Ghana about 20. You try fresh note. 200 and 100 Ghana cedis. You try fresh note. About your any cost, I don't know because US the man TCSC you could try transportation. Since year I don't know. Say America I could try come and I mean didn't end since so that. But yeah the end there and then you check Okonte, you check Bentia. Yachantuma and the so what's any pabako ako can you bet me here at the actually man for no man for no. We don't believe in that again, but we believe in the highest bidder. And this thing pushed me to Proclamate or say Enyan Safwe Moe. And I repeat, Enyan Safwe Moe, ye Enyan Safo, no matter me up by Maya who say, oh, Koto Abama no na, oh, charging no. Oh, you know, on Tenica. Oh, you say I was also school dying. I was so see aspiti. I was so mausio. I was so vessel because Urban and now Obitimika said, me near $100 million. I thought I met the president of Ghana. I'm the two budget, but minimum crobiswa. You cannot do that. You can't do that. Into the earlier the better now so see betting I'm a sabiano. I corrected the wrong sir. Senior Barack Obama Ghana no. We need to strengthen our institutions. And the institutions in Zona, Yakotansia, unanimous. Be predicting your Supreme Court back. Are they betting them? What year? And NDC. Yes, you call court no. In the side with evidence at the Supreme Court no. Mame talk on in Crawford catcher say you will need election or polling station. And to this at this time, the NDC will go to court. We will not go to court. You better set to be our polling station.
No, more than electoral violence na more preaching.
Electoral violence now I started every Supreme Court. Electoral violence no I started every Supreme Court. And now electoral violence now started said and the chief of defense staff me unleashing Crawford munko di money. IGP this the communicate about said soldier for about to yakotui soldier for nkan it is soldier for na enra yes see omuti bass when you say yes and now NDC near me party I press conference by the national organizer oh massive soldier for no omuti kamuno omuti online sense kamuno ya only show who sent them, where are they going, what operation are they going, they no mo kwaya police phone me. That is the question.
Yes, so my backup say ko ba say police force wa na ya frɛ.
Na say omo your backup I was so use car any number plate. So na for operation car be no mo use. So ja for akoye operations cars be no mo use. So ja for akoye operation you want so ja for Kumasi o. But you only so ja for fi Accra. I dey na church. But unim that's what I mean use platform me. After I mean use platform me. Na me send message ki to be. Mesre enuanum a ehwe me. Omu nuanum military mu se mon fra omu ne omo nkasa na ekwan pictures any videos afaso apie no this time round over to a yebehu and one by the grace of God tomorrow by this time power change we will deal with you according to the law ya de mra ebeto niada enti obi a wo yiri unua ukun unua bema ya suma na okasa nkrofo so onkonko botu koku Ghana for no 2020 no mo form hudi ya 2024 nipa ni da ho and only bibi crime has no expiring date. Sama Lydia Alhassan I didn't know. I tell you, minimum bi okroma. Why already say, oh, what's the we would test that vote buying thing on that woman.
And court ben what they queen.
Said 2 minutes, son. I mean, Cass and Minjo. So, oh, my President and Casa Otisono, a lawless manner, and Brian Yajuma. But the 2 minutes, son, nobody will tell you, say, be in the line and do justice because Obian finance on the account. But one Casa said, no credit on us, I will say one can. A honor, ya jaw, wafa constitution, and then we are gun enemy, a gun enemy. You'll be so say, I didn't am I or your gun enemy. I didn't have to be the answer, your gun enemy.
My birth certificate.
Oh, birth certificate, and then Ghana, you have birth certificate, and yet a dance the Ghana. Supreme Court. Actually, I really say, who could have birth certificate, who could Ghanaian passport, are you the Ghanaian? Into this institution, I the catcher will say, Bonia Siwaha, and not Ubena GD. I will catch Supreme Court to say, you are Bemu police station. You do it there.
Jofori, meko ako kind message kakra before I meko no me pese me busa say say me ba we want to hear you. I want you to speak to the conscience of Ghana Security Services, i.e., the police service, the prison service, immigration service, the military, and all the security agencies of Ghana. As far as Ochina Abatui, any post-elections, which is counting of ballot, any collation here, is concerned, I want you to speak to their conscience to actually apply professionalism in everything that they are doing or they will do tomorrow and tomorrow next. And therefore, we election 2024 special edition show and I now to the Ghana News TV. So every week, you may be and if all your social media platforms or so. You may be Korea, so high 93.7 FM after live and the King's Radio offer you may be. Yeah, message Kakra, but I'm making Kaimamona for young Quay. We the demand to her our Twitch. The demand to say, peace is what we pray for. Watching on Twitch from St. Petersburg, Russia. Thank you so much, Mavis. Sikapa family, SOFA you to Sikapa family, say good evening. We are battle ready for change. Watching from Jumapo near Koforidua, and now also a day near a buyer. After questions, say Koforidua is very peaceful and very much better positioned to vote for change. Watching from Anglo Town in Koforidua, and questions also a different honomo a buyer. After Jaframa TV, as also say, greetings from Raura in Uti region. Uti is giving the NDC 90% votes, and also the Ebaye. Kwekuye vote, on Facebook. Was the chairman, we are vigilant and watching them closely, watching from Suhum in the eastern region. And NDC Diaspora Union was a good show. Greetings from Amsterdam, Holland, and I almost saw at the buyer. As a Pahene Boache, so I hear on Facebook, as a Pahene Boache say, Chairman Akwa is giving us some valuable information. The NDC should be serious about it, watching and listening from Achim Himai, and I also saw at the buyer. After Ode Tema, Dr. Baumia is winning hands down. It's possible, and I also saw at the buyer Ode. After maybe Boating SOFA of YouTube. Was it today? Opon is speaking well. He is humble. Watching from Lisbon, Portugal. Thank you so much, Mavis. Mavis I monitor Opon very closely. After Nanata Frimo, SO at the free Facebook, YouTube. Was a good evening watching from Tatali Northern Region. Greetings from Sakina Information Center listeners. Thank you so much, Sakina Information Center listeners. Please make your voters ID cards ready, and tomorrow go to the polls and vote wisely and vote courteously. After Robert Kimpe also at the bar was saying, watching you live from Paris, France. And now Primpong Befi also at your Facebook was saying, money crazy in Ghana politics is becoming too much. Watching from Akusi near Somenya. Patience Dakon, SOFA YouTube. Patience, I say, good evening. Watching from Hamburg, Germany, and a patience, SO Ede Ebaye. I feel Ghana in fear, BMO Ghanaians are very much prepared for these elections. Mahama and the NDC must win at all cost. And Ghana in fear, so Ede Baye. Ghana in fear, because I'm watching from Bosusu in Infantiaqua South District. Afi Peter Ken and so Eddie Aboheo YouTube was a nice submission by Chris Ofori. And I also Eddie Abaye. You were here for way a message Kakraba. My main quiet, I mean, say, Chairman Akko, I mean, the last thoughts. Now, if you mean call a year 50 or not, for us, make the last one, if you have many, Embra every year, or China, as I say, another day, because we have a very long night and long day tomorrow against these elections. Comrade, before some call, a quick message, I put a question through Ms. Bedema, Fifi, and I put the same question to you. Comrade, I want you to look into the camera and speak to the conscience of our security agents in Ghana, those who are manning the elections, to the Electoral Commission officers. I want you to speak to your conscience. Wadaroma, the next 5 minutes.
I would like to thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. Minka, about the security and the election in Ghana. But before that, no. You see, Alfred, what is happening in Ghana politics? You see, Ufra upon, and you ask questions about the way money system has gone into the election, he was not able to give you the facts of the case. NPP as a political party, the way they have done to the country Ghana, they've drawn the countries back in terms of everything. The whole institution in our country need resetting. Some of the issue of the security in our election, this Nana Akufo-Addo and NPP has really made the security of elections so poor. It started from Ayawaso. Ayawaso was another test case which really brought our election down to its knees. Now, Maminka Bibi Waha. You see, Tisiano, more than the pending election for tomorrow. Like you asked me to speak to the Security and the Electoral Commission. We like to say, my opinion about Ghana Police Council and IGP. Because IGP has made us aware that the election year, it is not the job of the military. Military don't have any business to come into the election. All our constituency and the regional leadership in Ghana should direct all our branch and other constituencies that, look, when you see any military man hovering around polling station, it's a foreign matter. If there is any security within a polling station, there is a police task force who should take care of that together with the Electoral Commission. We don't need any military around the election, because if that happens, then it becomes a big issue. Then we, NDC as a political party, we are not going to sit back and allow people to do what they want, especially the Ashanti region and the Eastern region. You see, this evening, I got an information. It is alleged that an MP is transporting almost 5 million cash into a constituency. What is he going to use that money for? So if the security apparatus get information like this, they should move in and arrest people who are moving money, huge sums of money, just for vote buying. You see, when you were speaking to Opon, I would have wished to engage him, but the opportunity wasn't there. Now, the question I want to ask Nana Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia, why did they went and brought in that 200 and 100 Ghana cedis? What is it meant for? Those currency they brought into the system, those were some of the things those people thought through. So they have brought in that denomination to bring our currency and our system down. Those are the money they are using to bribe people, but it's all borders on vote buying, insecurity in the country, and the Electoral Commission to look at it. Now, you see, Alfred, I would like to look into your camera and appeal to the IGP that all the district command officers within the district, all the police commanders within the regions, all the police services in Ghana should take control of the election. The military don't have any business. As at this evening, Ghana Armed Forces, I think they have issued what we call a statement. They were explaining that even if they are moving the military people across the country, they are only going there to be on the standby. Fine. However, we NDC as a political party, yes, say election it is purely for the police to supervise. Electoral Commission is going to manage the election. Into your best friend, military officers, you are fine gentlemen. What you are doing, don't allow the politicians to use you and create mayhem in the country. Ghana, we don't need confrontation. We need peace. Ghana is at peace. Yeah, if you go all the borderlines, most of the country bordered around Ghana is French-speaking country. Some of us, you're privileged near Betina. Now, when I watch in Ghana, when your visa over to Kwan, when there's a problem, where do you want them to go? Into your friend and now Kufado. He had a privilege, an opportunity to become a president. Now, me Kwesi, as a Ghanaian, I can also have the privilege to become a president. After, so you're your president, your responsibility is to serve the people. When you are made president, your responsibility is to protect Ghanaians. When it comes to election, that is where Ghanaians will decide who they want to lead. You see, election is not by force. So NPP as a political party, this is not the time that they have to intimidate people. When the people decide that, look, yeah, we don't want you again, you go home. Now, your best friend, like we said, you see, when my brother at the other side at the Alberta, Canada was talking at the police station, what NDC is saying is that, look, we are not going to fight anybody. We want peace. But the election must be policed, must be vigilant, must be counted, must be done everything at the police station. When we are carrying the ballot box from the police station to constituency station, we, as many as NDC supporters in the carry, won't get you into the collation center. Some of us, you go even with the standby generator. If they have a mini lights and everything, they should take it there. These people, they will even trigger the light off system where the collation is on. Yes, NDC comrades on the constituency that they should go into the collation center with their torches, with their special emergency light. If the light goes off, your best friend they should. And some of the radio stations, you see, Alfred, when it comes to what we call security, some of the youth media guys, you play a key role when it comes to security. Because when there's a problem, then you can call into a station like radio station, John, and inform them that, look, there's a problem there, so the security should move in.
Yeah.
Then they move in. I can't believe that in the tenure of President Nana Akufo-Addo, a lawyer, as a president, you sat down for 8 people to be killed at Techiman. Nothing has been done. And I want to tell John Dramani Mahama, when he came into office, that Techiman thing must be investigated. And again, some NPP people are sitting in Kumasi, almost hear propaganda, giving misinformation that election will be a 7th. No, it is misinformation of the electoral laws. Those people involved, when NDC come, we need to hold them and interrogate them. You see, for now, Alfred, as NDC as a political party, there's one thing we need to do when we come to office. When NDC take over from Nana Akufo-Addo and his team, first, technically, we need to close all the borders. Nobody is traveling. Everybody, all the MPP guys should stay in the country. Now, when they finish, we need a special commission of inquiry or special tribunal to fast-track investigation, because we have promised to make sure these people will look at their affairs. So if you are not able to do as an NDC, as a political party, say you take over. Now you have promised to say you've been interrogate me into my year, a bloat on the party. So when we come to office, we need to have a look at the constitution. If there is a commission of inquiry that John Dramani Mahama can use, it should use it. If you have to set a special tribunal on a special cases, he should use it. These are the things Ghanaian will have the belief. Alfred,
Okay.
finally, before I will land, let me say this one thing. I will plead to John Dramani Mahama. I will plead to the leadership of NDC in Ghana. Between tonight, if possible, we should declare Operation Don't 24-hour no sleep until Sunday night. So Saturday, Sunday, no NDC member should sleep. Some of us are going to make sure from Saturday we are not sleeping till Monday morning.
If they don't sleep, where do they go?
We monitor the election, follow everything. Ballot boxes, if you have to follow it, we need to monitor it, make sure. Listen, coalition centers, we are not sure. We should make sure we are around to make sure. If it is the national center, we are not sure. We should monitor and go there and make sure that, look, we get the declaration which is done, transparent and everything. Yeah, Alfred, 2024 election way. Juma John Dramani Mahama, 1 year from south to north, the good Lord himself will crown him as the president. And we wish him all the best. Yeah,
Thank you so much, Comrade Aqua, for your wonderful submission. Thank you. My show. That's a election 2024 special edition show. And I live them today Ghana News TV so at the April. My main call a year Fifi Honomona, main question last thoughts. Nafi Yamfred Mediano, Embra every year. Yeah, Fifi, before I be call messages, I put a question through and Comrade Aqua has given the side. And the same question is, I'm putting it to you. I want you to speak to the conscience of our security services and the Electoral Commission, because se ojabe bomua se basa besia ejina sankofobi in the Electoral Commission and the state security apparatus. So please speak to them, speak to their conscience for me or for us.
Yo, Alfred
In the next
Medasi.
5 minutes.
Many penny Alfred Medasi. My sound our phone nasty for this platform. Dear Enipa Ebeya na John Dramani Mahama. Any Nenkro for the say Proforum. Mendi me witness in NDC Canada. Pienra. Niamo President, Professor Uton Yamaye. They are on phone. They are trying to make sure say BBA never say Kofi BBA. Now to the Electoral Commission. Mami J Mensa or your ba media minim say mame no. They are all BBA from the one. Se Ghana bebo. Na ni sika na wasesa kogu ono bebo ho ban a ope no. But unim se uni BBA eya uni unye baifo akira manchew. Me ma me baby no bu ofie. Se unye baifo akira man bosom wotisi a onchew. Dia Electoral Commission ya maami Jezebel Mensah. Any NPP you can say patron was Masari. Omoda anu omu ye from day one. Ekire say se Ghana bebo na ebekata omudwiri mu so a. Eye. But se woni bibia e the idea. Obey ni free no akọ. Ene you can say Dr. Afarija ote domi. Papa na ene nyina obekọ no not ne ba bi kakra na agene club nation say ofili oyo okay. If you say papa ni nim no de aye obi e wo so obi papa obi kunu and obi be the boni. So what I say? Me mama the legislative no ye minister. She is one minister. Me who say police di na chi da. So ye minister now pa na wo ye juma. Now serve your mind now enti obi ana no fit say me a wo ye na momra kwan so a. On fat soldier for ni wachi and then my Jezebel Mensah. Opia the bena president na president Kufuor dey seen and say oyusu motorcades. But our land cruisers was soldier for Edinachi Ayaden. And then if you are buying down on them on to be na hole or than a private residence. Ayaden. There may person me ka HS security services ne say. And they Nietia, manya confident I may say NDC, Nyamia Manensa, so Nyanka say be vigilant. Na yebeto ne yebe so obi ato ne de baako. Ni ye kan a ye free one ye be ko two. Se ye kan ne say wi a say ye wi na say me ni nkuni ma gya to. But in the face of evidence, na say we say o twan say obebu fa so na de be ko Supreme Court. Na tuko no women organizer so ma amete obedi ama de. I won't even go there. Ye be kasam no polling station wa. And then military service. Ghana military na nke animonyam share wo animonyam a wo sa uniform no. And then top from because ye de omo wo fufuo. Ye de omo for bag. Me ba Canada ha. Alfred, me nka the last time who soldier new me who be that. Baby I me count. Me who soldier on the street of Canada da. But Ghana, who the umpire do me menda for ewa keke. And after Falabadi area ho say ye wo hon kwa obo soldier ni so to. In uniform. And then Omar reducing military, they say they use the military for intimidation. And we are so that yeah, I can say voter has not any signal say we are so that so say oh but I be intimidate you Omar. No be who. Because what happened 4 years ago in the name of Western Togoland, and then Western Togoland Omo Hefa Kandapa and national security. And so therefore Dominic Mitu one, I don't want to use the word useless. And never going to soldier. I could do no. Now security services for a party a catch almost say. What Juman so bako say, Quababine. Na asum dreamer. But o kahu so better say. Oba Mafa was so. Na Ghanaians will be intimidated today. So what the ones are kind our polling station. And this if only Ghana for polling station, the men can say, ye nim baby a mabusian 40. Get close.
That's it. Yeah, that's Fifi. What can it here? A tape for we election 2024 special edition show needed for today Ghana News TV so at the brewery. Mene a year Comrade Aqua our UK Ireland chapter or a former chairman na etwetwe komo na Comrade Fifi on so our Canada a year Alberta branch where youth organizer our honomo and Kojo Opon Oduku also a deputy communication director NDPP Germany chapter or also so if an home so the between come off watchna about 2 year coswe electoral commission ne modebo awabo de waye Ghana for ochna de no we here when you Ghana for be how should Ghanaians compose themselves, how should the voters compose themselves, how should the security services also compose themselves, why should the electoral commission also compose themselves say be ya e be to aba ne be wie no na okra ba kompempo eho enti e kan ya wie e declare wie na trinyi ba kompepo anti atofom we na ye hwehwe se yakopon ya adom a bebe mu etiefo ne atwefo a monya adaje eje bre ehweye yakopon sham bebre si monya adaje moja bre na modo afidi eto today Ghana News TV ya affiliates nyina so mfa dwuma dey live ya damase na lata frimu Sakina Information Center High 93.7 FM and the Kings Radios, Jaframa TV, and all the affiliates, the Mission Bray. Yankopon Yadomwa. Watchna 7 o'clock, Central European time. You made the special edition Bessa Bro. Yabe say, watchna past 7, about to best at 7 o'clock. Now, I'm so mapon and you know, baby. Yabe say, about to start here and send a normal call ye. Now, I feel report a woho. Yɛde abrɛ ahwɛfoɔ ne atifoɔ Ghana ni a ohwɛ wɔkyena wɔn mo de ne fa voters ID card ɛkɔto aba no bɛn ne wadwen sɛ aba no wonto wanto a obi bɛto na wayi obi a wompɛ ama wo na ɔbɛdi wo so ti tu bi afo sɛ watso tam a woto aba nko a na sɛ wo voters ID card it is your civil right, it is your civil responsibility to go to your polling station tomorrow and cast your vote. 1 man, 1 vote. Say, why you being said, what China about one so? One na, what we say, OJ, if I can sample, OJ in Cheshire, yes, will be a top about 1 or 10 and 2. And I want to say, one I smart. Said an chairman, Aqua Cano. What's a ballot papers? And the association baby wada Roma. So obi asho kutu pasa ko yes ade na. Misraw. Twem ho firi ade no ho. Da ka shine ba ko se onye. Because one hwe ya agro be true. Na on tiase. So please, it's one man, one vote. One man, one vote. Ghana Police Service, Ghana Army, Fire Service, near Mom Kakamu. Meaning, say, Mujuma Dieno, Monica Potokap say discipline, the discipline, any edited team, any professionalism. So the Nimono, or more professionalism, any monim kind. Not discipline, the other team also income home. When say, we are Kotoba, the Unia. Where you are down for, where you are fast, when you are down for, the Baconia, walkable too. So please, say, Obi, Edin Samonia, Moncheno. Obi de Samonia, Moncheno. Now, Mofano Famara Quaiso. Obi de Samonia, Moncheno Famara Quaiso. What talk about me? See me too for say, or Chinamen could do some money, police station. Electoral Commission, returning officers, Miss Ramu, Munsheye, the one you more smart, as in Ghana phone, Tabar all kind, not all can be goom. Yet, Chiwa, one share, not the Indian was a toner at all. Abani a talk, what kind of fenchem. So they kind of some people watch out all, and I watch out the amount of shows we have a pink sheet, and Bob buying our police station hall. Coalition centers, more quality, more making sure someone from our firm. Ghana, you hear some G. Ghana, you hear some G. Ghana, you hear some G. Whatever dreams you have, say, as you are, there's no way you can fulfill your dreams. So please, let peace prevail tomorrow and let us go into the polls and come out victorious. Yeah, metana have be and because Ghana for more matured, democracy more. In the sub-Saharan Africa, even Africa at large, yeah, Ghana is a beacon of democracy. Mama's our title, no. Independence our title, no. Not the world should see, say, indeed, Ghana deserve this title. Medamasi Manosi. A therefore, Yadamasi be Chairman Aqua, Yadasi be Brace, Onya Brenya Daji.
Me answer and Pachobako, I just a small one say, your best voters no work vote and say, look, MPP people will come to certain police station and provoke voters. Momo on Kobe be Wunya Butter, 1-2 and Sana Wakofi. Yes, Rawan. Ubiantu Naba. Thank you so much, Honorable.
Yeah, that's be brave. Yeah, that's it. Say the comrade Kano. You are here for yeah, must be watching. Yankopo ya my brace say yeah, we have started medi Abreu Macramo.
The country where I come from, the truth is an irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Things